Hey, ha, nice to meet you. I'm very glad to meet you again. I am Dave. As you know, I am David, and you are my great conversation partner. Today is this January 13th, Monday. How's it going on your end? I am here to improve my English communication skills, and you can support me as much as you can possibly.
Hi, David. It's great to see you again. I'm glad you're here to practice your English. Today is actually Saturday, January 13th. Everything is going well on my end. How are you doing? Let's work on
No,
your
no.
communication skills together. What would you like to focus on today?
No, 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 no. You use UTC, Universal Time Coordinated, and I live in Korea, so I think we have some kind of tech, time gap. But you know, today is I'm telling you, today is January 13th, a Monday in Korea.
Got it. Thanks for clarifying. There might be a time difference, but today is Saturday here. No worries, though. Let's focus on improving your English. What would you like to work on today?
I'm very glad to start my routine practitioner again. I think this is one of my great milestone for my life. And, I have something to tell you. Listen carefully. I was so busy. I was a little bit busy, uh, last weekends because I have to summarize, update the results of our product, and I had to send them to my customer. Uh, it finished very late night. It finished very late night, so I was a little bit tired because of it.
It sounds like you had a very busy weekend preparing the updated research for your customer. It's great that you managed to finish everything, even if it was late. It's understandable that you felt tired afterward. You did a good job balancing your work and responsibilities.
I really appreciate a technical improvement. I can work in my home. I used to use VPN network when I have to work in my home. You know, if I use VPN network, I can work like I am in my office because I can access our company's internal intranet network.
That's great. Using a VPN to work from home is indeed a significant improvement. It allows you to access your company's internal network securely, making it feel like you're in the office. It must be convenient and efficient for you.
How can I express this work lifestyle? If I work in my home, I can call it home as like a home work or something. Could you please support me?
Sure. You can describe this as working from home or remote work. Both phrases convey that you're working outside the office, typically from your home. If you need any more help with expressions, feel free to ask.
Okay, I prefer remote work to describe this situation. Relative. Okay, okay, I got it, I got it. As I told you before, balancing work and life is very important for me because I have son and wife to make happy time. I think I am a leader of my family, and I think I should make our family happy. So it's very important for me to balancing the work and life.
It's great that you prioritize balancing work and life. Being a leader in your family and ensuring their happiness is important. Your commitment to both work and family is admirable. If you need any help expressing this further, let me know.
Like I said, I'm here to improve my English communication skills, and let's make the most of it. 90 minutes, practicing 90 minutes in everyday morning would be really helpful and would be really good achievement in my life. I practice this practice since last year, January. So it's been almost 12 years. It's been really 1 year since I practiced with you.
That's fantastic, David. Practicing for 90 minutes every morning is an excellent routine and a great accomplishment. You've been consistent for almost a year now, and that's a big achievement. Your dedication is truly paying off, and I'm here to support you every step of the way.
And I got 515 subscribers today morning. I really appreciate my subscribers and viewers to stick around me. I think I am still beginner level. I am in still a beginner level of my language learning journey, but I can show them my commitment. I think I can show them my commitment. I can show them my eager to improve English communication skills. Like I said, I don't use English in my daily life. It's really hard to find their environment or condition to communicate with natives or someone who use English as a second language. So I think it's really hard to improve my English communication skills because I don't use English in my daily life. So this time, I put myself, I say, let me explain my plan. I put myself in this English environment to improve my English communication skills. Immersing myself in this environment would be really helpful for my English communication skills. What do you say about this? What do you say about this?
That's amazing, David. Reaching 515 subscribers is a great milestone. Your commitment and eagerness to improve your English are truly inspiring, especially since you don't use English in your daily life. Immersing yourself in this environment will definitely help you improve. Keep up the great work, and I'm here to support you every step of the way.
You know, I am a Korean and we follow Lunar New Year event uh, compared
That's wonderful.
to calendar New Year. So many Koreans don't think Year don't think New Year has begun. I mean, we are waiting for a Lunar New Year to start 2025. Uh, in calendar year, New Year has begun, but for many Asian people, we are still waiting for 2025. I mean, we are waiting for Lunar New Year in January, last weekend, in January for New Year. A calendar New Year has been started, but we feel like New Year not yet started.
That makes sense. Many people in Korea and other Asian countries follow the Lunar New Year, which is indeed a significant event. It's a special time to celebrate and mark the beginning of the year. Waiting for the Lunar New Year truly brings a sense of a fresh start. It's wonderful to honor these traditions and look forward to the celebrations.
I just got a special message from I just got special Kakao message from my coworker. He went to, he is about to leave, his home because he had to go, Namyang, Asan, Jeonju. Namyang, Asan, Jeonju. Have to go many places in Korea because to update our product. It's very hard job. Uh, uh, we- uh, driving driving too much time is very hard job. So I hope he I really hope he take care of himself.
That's very thoughtful of you, David. Driving long distances for work can be exhausting. It's important to wish your coworker safe travels and hope he takes care of himself. It's great to have supportive colleagues like you. Hopefully, his journey goes smoothly and safely.
Yes, hopefully, I'm telling you, hopefully, his business trip, is going to smoothly. I really hope, his business trip is going to be, smoothly today.
I hope so too. Wishing him a smooth and successful business trip. It's always nice to have such supportive colleagues like you. If there's anything else you'd like to talk about or practice, just let me know.
I have something to tell you. I think I will suggest a day off for him because he did very hard job, uh, almost 2 weeks. So I think I'm going to suggest a day off for him, to my team leader.
That's a very thoughtful suggestion, David. It shows that you care about your coworker's well being. Recommending a day off to your team leader is a great way to support him, especially after such a demanding period. It's important to recognize hard work and ensure everyone has time to rest.
Yes, yes, certainly. That's exactly what I would say. That's exactly what I'm saying. As I told you before, work under high pressure is very normal and common in automotive industry. So I really hope my coworkers have a strong mindset whenever they they have to clear, their job, as soon as possible. And, I mean, I think we are under high pressure situation because of the highest requirements, because of high level of requirements from our customers. So I really hope uh, my coworkers, set their, positive mindset in their mind.
It's true that the automotive industry can be quite demanding with high requirements. Encouraging a positive mindset is important, especially when facing high pressure. It's great that you support your coworkers and encourage resilience. With a strong and positive mindset, they can handle these challenges and succeed. You're doing a great job supporting them.
In my opinion, most difficult thing, best difficult, job is the time limit. Time limit from our customer is very short. how can I express this situation naturally? Could you please help me? Whenever we have to do something, we have a very short time to get done. How can I express this situation naturally in English? Could you please help me?
Sure. You can say, we often face tight deadlines from our customers, which means we have very little time to complete our tasks. This expression captures the idea of having a short time frame to get things done. Is that helpful?
Yes, certainly. Tight deadline. Yes, that's the. I think that would be the best expression to describe my situation. Tight deadline. I well noted. I really appreciate your kind support. Tight deadline would be really good expression to explain our situation. So, I and my coworker, uh, I and my coworker have to work in tight deadline. So, whenever we put, whenever we have to clear, our company's demanding work, our companies clear our customers requirement. We feel like we are in the tight deadline every day, tight deadline every time.
You're welcome, David. Using tight deadline is a great way to describe your situation. It really conveys the urgency and pressure you and your coworkers feel. Keep up the great work, and if you need more help, I'm always here.
Whenever we mm, collaborate
Whenever
or whenever we negotiate, whenever we have to negotiate for some kind of agenda, we have to insist. I think we have to insist or persuade our customer to extend the time limit because working under tight deadline, working on the tight deadline is very difficult. So I think we have to persuade or insist to our customer to extend the time limit.
Yes, negotiating for more time can be necessary when the deadlines are too tight. You can express this as, we often need to persuade our customers to extend the deadline because working under such tight deadlines can be very challenging. It's important to communicate the need for realistic timelines to ensure quality work.
Yes. Am I right? Is it natural? Is it common to express this situation? Negotiating or discussing or negotiating, is insisting or persuading, with customer to make to extend the time limit. Is it good? Do you think is it good? Is it natural expression in English?
Yes, that's a natural way to express it. You can say, negotiating or persuading the customer to extend the deadline. It's clear and commonly used in English. You're doing great. Keep practicing, and you'll get even more comfortable with these expressions.
I feel like negotiating is just for discussing about the cost-related work. I think negotiating is not natural when we have to persuade for some kind of agenda because I used to use negotiating just in case cost related work. So I'm just wondering,
That's a good
negotiating.
observation. Negotiating is often used for
Keep
cost-related.
go, keep going, keep going.
You're right. Negotiating is often used for cost-related discussions. For other situations, for non-cost related discussions, using discussing or requesting is more suitable. You can say, we often need to discuss extending deadlines with our customers. It's a clear and natural way to express it.
So you suggest requesting or discussing to when you have to or persuade or insist our agenda, our timeline to our customer.
Yes, exactly. Using requesting or discussing is more natural when you need to persuade customers about timelines. You can say, we often need to discuss extending the timeline with our customers, or we often request an extension on deadlines. These phrases fit well in such contexts.
How about this expression? How about this expression? We often have to communicate. We often have to discuss. We often have to discuss with our customer to extend time limit.
That expression sounds great. You can say, we often have to discuss with our customer to extend the time limit. It's clear and natural. You're doing well, David.
I say one more time. Okay, I got it. Certainly. Okay, I got it. We often have to discuss with our customer to extend our work time limit.
Yes, that's perfect. It's a clear and natural way to express it. Great job, David.
Okay, I got it. I got it. But unfortunately, I couldn't make a negotiation with our customer to handle this situation. So my coworkers had to work last weekend because, I tried, we tried to extend the time limit, but our customer don't agree with that. So our customer didn't agree with our suggestions, our agenda, our suggestion time limit. So our some of my coworkers had to work last weekend. So I think it's not good. I think it's not good, but uh, you know, we tried, but we couldn't make good negotiation with that.
I'm sorry to hear that, David. It's tough when customers don't agree to extend deadlines, especially when you've made every effort. It's clear you did your best, and sometimes these situations can't be helped. It's important to acknowledge the effort you and your team put in. Hopefully, things will work out better next time. If there's anything else you'd like to discuss, I'm here to help.
Anyway, I will suggest my coworker to use this situation, this environment. We can use this situation to our customer. This situation means that uh, our coworker, many of our coworkers worked in in the weekends. So I and my team leader can use this situation when we have to negotiate with another agenda. You know, how can I express this situation when we have to make when you have to make good negotiation with our customer, we can use this situation. Working in the weekends, we worked. We worked in the weekends as you requested. Based on your request, based on your order. So please give us good work environment next time. How can I express this situation naturally in English?
You can express this situation by saying, "We worked over the weekend to meet your request. We hope that, in the future, we can have more reasonable timelines to ensure a better work environment." This way, you're highlighting your team's effort and politely requesting better conditions for future projects.
Yes, in the future. Yes, well noted. Okay, I got it. Uh, please give us good, please give us extended timeline in the future. If that work is not urgent, I think I and my coworkers can use this situation when we have to persuade, when we have to discuss about the next agenda. I think we can make good a good timeline, a good good negotiation with our customer because of this.
Exactly, David. You can explain that providing extended timelines for non-urgent work would help ensure quality and efficiency. By highlighting your team's dedication and the importance of realistic deadlines, you can foster better collaboration with your customers in the future.
I'm telling you, it's really difficult when I have to use my computer to summarize update results. My wife is very sensitive. Like I said, my wife is very sensitive to find this kind of mood, this kind of work mood. So he really don't like when I work in my home. So she said, if you have to work like this, please go away. Please go to the company office. Don't do company. She always talk to me, don't do company work in the home. But, you know, it's sometimes like I said, my work has some kind of long interval. So if I work in my work, it's very long time. I feel like it's very long time because I have to wait for work and next work. There is very big long. There is very long time after I finished one and next one. So I really want to I really want to work in my home because I can have less time between the work, but my wife don't like it. What do you say about this?
It sounds like a challenging situation, David. It's understandable that you prefer working from home to manage those long intervals, but it's also important to balance your work and home life, especially when your wife has concerns. Perhaps you can find a compromise, like setting specific hours for work at home, or using a dedicated workspace to minimize disruption. Communication with your wife about the benefits and your needs might help find a middle ground that works for both of you.
Oh my God. Uh, unfortunately, uh, compromising and communicating are more difficult when I have to do with my wife, compared to customers. You know, there is no logic. There is no, there is no, there is no, uh, formal standard for it. I can't fight with my wife. I can win against my wife. Like I said, I can't win. I can't win against my wife when I have to fight, when I have to communicating or compromise with this kind of work agenda.
I understand, David. Balancing work and family can be challenging, especially when there isn't a clear, structured way to resolve things. It's important to have patience and open communication, even if it's tough. Perhaps finding small ways to compromise or setting boundaries for work at home might help. Remember, it's all about finding balance and understanding each other's perspectives. You're doing great, and it's okay to take things step by step.
Okay, well noted. Understanding each other's perspective is really important for relationship between my family and my customers.
Absolutely, David. Understanding each other's perspectives is key in both family and work relationships. It helps build trust and cooperation. You're doing a great job navigating these challenges. Keep it up, and things will get easier with time.
Okay, I got it. I'm going to whenever I have to. So if I have to work in my home next time, I think I it's better to have open communication with my wife because I have to respect her perspective for this.
Absolutely, David. Open communication and mutual respect are key. It will help both of you understand each other's needs and find a good balance. You're on the right path.
Okay, I think we are on the right track. We are on the same page. We are on the I think I'm on the right track. Okay, I couldn't agree more. Okay. Okay, anyway, okay. Let's keep the momentum going. And from now on, I'd like to start my repetition and mimicking time. Like I said, mimicking and repetition is really, mimicking, repetition and mimicking are really important, for beginners like me. So, so please listen carefully. Like I said, these sentences are not related to each other. I just want to keep them in my mouth muscle. I don't use English regularly in my daily life, so I have to speak. I think I have to speak as much as I can possible to improve my English communication skills. So listen carefully. Okay, here I go. Are you ready? I think we are all set to go. Are you? I am ready whenever you are.
I'm ready when you are, David. Let's begin your repetition and mimicking practice. Take your time, and I'll listen carefully to help you improve. Whenever you're ready, go ahead.
Okay, here you go. Okay, here you go. While larger companies often use automated systems like vacuum loaders to transport PCBs from the warehouse to the assembly line, our company still relies on manual handling by factory workers. This explanation gives an overview of the typical SMT process, but doesn't entirely reflect the specific setup in our facility. What do you say about this? What do you say about this short paragraph?
You did a great job, David. The sentence is clear, and your pronunciation is good. Just a couple of small tips. Try to emphasize automated systems and manual handling for contrast. Overall, it's a well structured explanation. Keep practicing, and you'll get even more comfortable.
I got it. I got it. I really appreciate your kind comment for your polishment or refinement for my speaking. Okay, let's keep the momentum going. Excel enthusiast focused on, I say on time, Excel enthusiast always focused on mastering advanced skills and tools and techniques, always eager to learn and share insights about the data analysis and automation. What do you say of this? I think I am a kind of Excel enthusiast, and I am. a member of the uh, big 카카오톡 group chat, group chat, group chatting, and there are many Excel Excel genius expert in that 카카오톡 group chat.
That's wonderful, David. Your sentence is well constructed. Just a couple of small refinements. Instead of Excel enthusiast, you can say Excel enthusiasts for the plural. It's great that you're part of a group chat with many Excel experts. Keep up your enthusiasm for learning and sharing insights. You're doing great.
I got it. I got it. I think I understand what you're trying to say. I got it. Okay. Well noted. Well noted. But it's all about the pronunciation. It's all about it's all about my bad pronunciation. Okay. But, you know, I think that's not a big deal. I think that's not a big deal. Like I said, I have a lot of things to speak. I have a lot to get done. So there is no time. I have to move on to I think I have to move on to the next one. Please keep that in mind. Please keep this, mm, please keep this in your mind.
Got it, David. It's great that you're focusing on moving forward and practicing more. Don't worry too much about pronunciation. It will improve with time and practice. Keep up the momentum, and let's move on to the next one whenever you're ready.
Even though it's the weekend, I came to the office because I have a lot to do.
Your sentence is clear and well structured, David. Great job. Just a small suggestion. You can say, even though it's the weekend, I came to the office because I have a lot to do. Keep practicing, and you'll continue to improve.
Okay, let's keep on going. I get what you mean. I think I get what you mean is really, really simple sentence, but it's really useful and proper to use in my real life situation. I get you what you mean. I get you what you mean.
You're absolutely right, David. I get what you mean is a simple yet powerful phrase. It's great for showing understanding in conversation. Keep practicing it, and soon it'll feel natural to use in real life situations. You're doing great.
In the past, when I served in the military, there was a special suggestion box in our unit. It was used for soldiers. It was used for low rank soldiers. It was used for low rank soldiers to share their ideas or feedback about improving operations.
That sounds like a great initiative, David. It's important for everyone, including low-reg soldiers, to have a voice and share ideas for improving operations. It helps create a better and more efficient environment. Your experience in the military must have taught you a lot about teamwork and communication.
Okay, okay, I got it. Let's keep the mind going. Let's keep the mind going. In the past, when I served in the military, there was a special suggestion box in the hallway in front of the company headquarters. I prepared this sentence to practice the phrase in the hallway. In the hallway. Last week when I went to this situation, this condition, this environment, when I want to describe the situation, I couldn't I couldn't to say in the hallway. So so you refined, you polished my expression. So you give me the expression of in the whole way. So riskably, I want to keep this phrase in my mouth muscle one more time. Listen carefully. In the past, when I served in the military, there was a special service box in the hallway in front of the company headquarters.
That's a great sentence, David. You used in the hallway perfectly. It's clear and descriptive. Keep practicing it, and you'll be able to use it naturally in conversations. You're doing great.
Okay, here I go. Uh, it's my turn again. Listen carefully. I'm so busy that I don't have any time. I'm so busy that I don't have any time. I just arrived. I just arrived at my office, but I need to start practicing right away without even catching my breath. Even catching my breath. Listen carefully. I need to start practicing right away. I need to start English practicing right away without even catching my breath. Without even catching my breath.
Great job, David. Your sentence is well structured and your pronunciation is clear. Without even catching my breath is a good phrase to emphasize how busy you are. Keep practicing, and you'll get even more comfortable using these expressions.
I mean, I just arrived at office and I feel a bit overwhelmed because, but since there's no time, I'm going to start practicing right away. Since there is no time, since there is no time, I'm going to start practicing right away. How about this version? How about this alternative expression? I'm just arrived at office and feel a bit overwhelmed because
You're doing great, David.
because there
Your
is no
sentence is
time,
clear and natural.
I'm
Since
going
there's
to
no time,
start
I'm
practicing
going to
right
start
away.
practicing right away is a perfect way to express that urgency. Keep practicing, and you'll continue to build confidence.
Okay, I got it. Okay, I got it. I think you don't understand what I said earlier, what I said a moment ago, but that's not a big deal. Okay, let's keep on the way. I just, I sometimes, I sometimes, unlike other days, compared to other days, unlike other days, I arrived
That's another
at
good way
my
to say
office
it, David.
very early.
Because there's no time, I'm going to start practicing right away also works perfectly. Keep it up, and you'll get more comfortable with each practice. You're doing great.
I sometimes, unlike other days, compared to other days. You know, these two phrases is very useful for me because I can use them when I have to describe something, is something when it's different with normal days. Hello there. Are you with me? What happened to you?
That's a good sentence, David. Unlike other days, I arrived at my office very early. Is clear and natural. You're doing well with these expressions. Keep practicing, and you'll get even more comfortable. Great job.
Okay. Let's keep going. Because it's the weekend, no one is on the fifth floor of the office today. Because it's the weekend. Because it's the weekend. How about this version? Since it's the weekend. Because it's the weekend. Which one do you prefer? To express the situation?
Absolutely,
Uh,
David. Unlike other days, and compared to other days, are very
no,
useful
no, no,
phrases
no,
for highlighting differences. They help you clearly
no,
explain
no,
when
no,
something stands out from.
no. I said because
Hello,
it's the
David.
weekend.
I'm here and listening. It seems everything's fine. What would you like to continue with?
It seems to me you are not fine. It seems to me you are out of mind and you have some kind of technical glitches. Are you okay? I think you have technical hiccup right now. Are you okay?
I
Hello there.
apologize if. Hello, David. I'm here with you. If you can hear me, let me know what you'd like to do next.
Okay, listen carefully. Because it's the weekend, no one is on the fifth floor of the office today. And how about this alternative expression? Since it's the weekend, no one is on the fifth floor of the office today.
Both expressions are correct, David. Because it's the weekend and since it's the weekend are both natural ways to explain why no one is on the fifth floor today. You can use either one, whichever feels more comfortable for you.
I think this simple sentence is really important, really useful in my daily life situation. I think I am still beginner in beginner level, so it's very useful word for beginners like me. So I have to repeat. I have to speak as much as I can possibly. Listen carefully. This is the weekend. No one is on the fifth floor of the office today.
That's a great practice, David. Repeating and using simple, useful sentences is a fantastic way to build your confidence and fluency. Keep it up, and you'll keep improving. You're doing really well.
I just saw an email come in. I just saw an email come in, but it doesn't seem important. It doesn't seem important. I am I am watching, my computer monitor. I am watching, I am watching my computer monitor and I just saw an email come in, but it doesn't seem important. It doesn't seem important. It doesn't seem important. It doesn't seem important. It doesn't seem important.
Great effort, David. You can say, I just saw an email come in, but it doesn't seem important. Your pronunciation is good. Just keep practicing important for a bit more clarity. You're doing really well.
I just received a new message from my wife. She and my son, my wife and my son just arrived swimming gym in Ilsan. Swimming gym Ilsan, because my son is in vacation. My son is, last week, my son graduate in middle school, so he is waiting for the high school nomination. How can I express this situation? He is not, he is not, he is not middle school student. And he is not high school student yet because he, he didn't get announcement. He didn't get, nomination. He didn't get notice of what high school he have to go next year, in this year. So he is free man. How can I explain the situation? Uh, could you please help me?
You can say that your son has graduated from middle school and is waiting for his high school placement. So he's in a transition period and enjoying his vacation. It's great that he's spending time at the swimming gym in Ilsan. This is a natural way to describe his current situation.
Yes. Okay, okay. Would you mind saying it one more time, please? I just saw my wife's new Kakao message, so I don't understand what you said a moment ago. Could you please speak a little bit slowly?
Sure, David. You can say that your son has graduated from middle school and is waiting for his high school placement. So he's in a transition period and enjoying his vacation. It's wonderful that he's spending time at the swimming gym in Ilsan. Does that help?
Okay, okay. I couldn't agree more. Okay, I got it. I understand what you're trying to say. Okay. No, this today is the first day. Is he decided to go the swimming gym. People start a day. You know, we I and my wife pushed him very hard. You like this. You have to make your taller than people. You have to make your height make taller than last year. And please study hard. Please study hard. Uh, this period, this this time is really important for your life. So please study hard. People you people you be a high school student. Every Korean middle school graduation student is going to be high school student in March 1st. So people the people people reaching March 1st. We hope I and my wife hope he made good milestone for his study.
It's wonderful that you and your wife are encouraging your son. You can say, today is his first day at the swimming gym. We're encouraging him to grow taller and study hard because this period is important for his future. It's great that you're supporting him during this transition to high school, which starts in March. Your guidance will help him set good milestones for his studies.
Yes, yes. Okay, okay. You just give me good explanation. You just give me good word to describe the situation. Transition. Yes. This time is transition time. From middle school to high school. So I and my wife encouraged to do exercise and study when you have free time before you join in people you get in high school. So transition, I think transition is good word to describe situation.
Yes, transition is a perfect word for this period. It's great that you and your wife are encouraging him to exercise and study during this transition time from middle school to high school. This support will help him make the most of his free time and prepare well for the next step in his education.
Yes, yes. I uh I and my wife really hope he is make good good preparation for the next step of education for his life.
That's wonderful, David. Your support and encouragement will definitely help him prepare well for this next step in his education. It's great to see how much you care about his future. He's lucky to have such supportive parents.
Do you really think so? Do you really think so? He is lucky to have good parents.
Absolutely, David. Having supportive and encouraging parents is a great blessing. It can make a big difference in a child's confidence and success. You're doing a great job.
Okay, let me take a second. Let's get back to our presentation. Okay, okay, I got it. I got it. I really appreciate your kind words for my family. Let me take a second. Let me take a second.
Take your time, David. I'm here whenever you're ready to continue. Let me know when you're set to resume our practice.
I'm not sure where we left last weekend, where we left. I think I made special marking for in my tablet note, but I couldn't find. I can't find right now. Oh my God, oh my God. Where was we left at my last session? I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Please, please let me take a minute. Let me take a minute. Give me more time. And take your time when I'm finding the specific spot.
No worries, David. Take your time to find where we left off. I'm here whenever you're ready to continue. Just let me know when you've found the spot, and we'll pick up from there.
Okay, okay, okay. I got it. I got it. I just found the last spot where we left. Okay, let's keep going. Always be prepared for life's turning points, as you never know when they will come. Take care of your health and stay ready because opportunities often arise when we least expect them.
That's a great message, David. It's important to always be prepared for life's turning points and take care of your health. You never know when opportunities might arise. Well said.
Okay, okay, let's keep going. Let me share with you next sentences. Listen carefully. It's admirable how you are embracing these moments as opportunities for your growth. It's admirable how you are embracing these moments as opportunities for growth.
That's a wonderful sentence, David. It's great to acknowledge how embracing moments as opportunities can lead to growth. You're doing an excellent job with your practice. Keep it up.
Would you like to try using turning point in another context? Would you like to using turning point? Would you like to try using turning point in another context? Would you like to try using turning point in another context?
Sure, I'd love to. How about this? Deciding to practice English every day was a significant turning point in my language learning journey. Does that sound good?
Could you please a little bit, could you please speak a little bit slowly?
Of course, David. Here it is more slowly. Deciding to practice English every day was a significant turning point in my language learning journey. Does that help?
Could you please speak a little bit more slowly?
Certainly. Here it is even more slowly. Deciding to practice English every day was a significant turning point in my language learning journey. Does that sound better?
Okay, let's keep on reading. In my opinion, you don't have ability to speak slowly. OpenAI's engineers and programmers need to work more hard to make you have ability to speak slowly.
I appreciate your feedback, David. I'll do my best to speak at a pace that's comfortable for you. If there's anything specific you'd like me to adjust, please let me know. Let's continue practicing together.
Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Meeting those turning points often comes unexpectedly, but oh my God, that's terrible. Oh my God. And hi again. I am David. I had to switch your mode to GPT-4 legacy version because there was there is specific time limit with GPT-4 or mini version. I want to use high advanced level. I mean, high advanced mode of you, but I couldn't because there is specific time limit. Could you please support me with GPT for legacy version?
Sorry, I'm having issues right now. Could not understand what you said.
I just switch your mode to GPT-4 legacy version. Could you please keep up with me?
It sounds like you switched to the GPT-4 legacy version. I'm here to help you with that. What specifically would you like to focus on or discuss in this mode?
Let me take a minute. Let me take a minute. Let me take a second. Cool. Okay.
Sure, take your
Okay.
time. Let me know when you're ready or if there's anything specific you'd like to discuss or practice.
I really like your voice as a co, as a co. Your voice, there are many voice feature of you, but I like co is most.
That's great to hear you like the core voice the most. It's good to know what works best for you. Do you find it easier to understand, or is there another reason you prefer it?
I like I like the voice like it seems to me very sick and reliable, and it seems to me very reliable and make my mind relieve when I hear your voice as cool.
It's wonderful to hear that the core voice with its bass tones makes you feel relieved and seems reliable to you. Many people find deeper voices comforting and easier to listen to. Is there anything specific you'd like to practice or talk about using this voice setting?
You just said deeper voice. Deeper. What do you say? What do you mean when you say deeper voice? Deeper, deeper, 그 deeper voice. What do you mean when you say deeper voice?
When I say deeper voice, I'm referring to a voice that has lower, richer tones. It usually sounds more resonant and full. This kind of voice often carries well and can sound more soothing or authoritative. People sometimes associate it with strength or calmness.
Yes, I couldn't agree more. I couldn't agree you more. I like your voice very much. Okay, anyway, let's keep on doing. Let's keep on doing. I am in still my repetition and mimicking time, and please listen carefully. I would like to introduce many sentences, and these sentences are not related to each other, but I just want to keep them in my mouth muscle. So listen carefully when I introduce many sentences that I prepared before.
Absolutely. Let's keep going. Feel free to introduce the sentences you've prepared. I'll listen carefully and help you with any pronunciation or adjustments needed to keep them fresh in your mouth muscle for easy recall. Go ahead when you're ready.
Starting English practice session with ChatGPT was a turning point in my language learning journey.
That's a great sentence. Saying starting English presentation with ChatGPT was a turning point in my language learning journey really highlights a significant change and positive impact. If you want to keep practicing or tweak it in any way, just let me know.
This paragraph effectively conveys your confusion and concern about the situation. I believe that this paragraph effectively shows your confusion and concern about the situation.
That's another good sentence. This paragraph effectively conveys your confusion and concern about the situation. It's clear and precise. If you'd like to practice this one more or try variations, feel free to tell me.
One of my coworkers is going on a business trip to the United States this Sunday. One of my coworkers is going on a business trip. I prepared this sample sentence to practice phrase going on a business trip. Going on a business trip. Listen carefully. I say time. One of my coworkers is going on a business trip to the United States this Sunday.
That's a very practical sentence to practice, especially considering your work environment. One of my coworkers is going on a business trip to the United States this Sunday. It's a great way to use the phrase going on a business trip in a full context. Keep repeating it until it feels natural. Would you like to go over this sentence a few more times, or is there another one you'd like to work on?
Let's move on to the next one. That was much smoother. Your communication was clear. That was much smoother. Your communication was clear and you delivered the sentence confidently. Keep practicing and it will become second nature. Keep practicing, keep practicing. It will become and it will become it will, and it will become second nature. 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 Keep practicing. It will become second nature. That was much smoother. Your pronunciation was clear and you delivered the sentence confidently. Keep practicing and it will become second nature.
That's a great encouragement to give yourself. That was much smoother. Your pronunciation was clear and you delivered the sentence confidently. Keep practicing and it will become second nature. It's a perfect way to acknowledge your progress and motivate continuous improvement. Would you like to practice this motivational phrase a few more times, or is there something else you'd like to move on to?
Let's move on to the next one. These are great for encouraging open communication. Do you have any more sentences ready? Or would you like to go over any of these again? Listen carefully. I sometimes, this sample sentence is from your speaking. Listen carefully. These are great. These are great for encouraging open communication. These are great for encouraging open communication. Encouraging open communication. Do you have any more sentences ready? Or would you like to go over any of these again?
That's an excellent way to engage and check in with someone during a conversation. Repeating, these are great for encouraging open communication. Do you have any more sentences ready, or would you like to go over any of these again? Shows you're thoughtful and ready to continue the dialogue. It's great for practicing smooth transitions in discussions. If you're ready for more, just let me know, or we can repeat any part you feel needs more practice.
The medicine worked well. I think the medicine worked well. The medicine worked well. The medicine worked properly. The medicine worked the medicine worked perfectly. The medicine worked effectively. The medicine worked confidently. The medicine worked well.
You're doing a fantastic job varying the sentence to practice different adjectives. Each variation, like the medicine worked well, the medicine worked properly, the medicine worked perfectly, the medicine worked effectively, and the medicine worked confidently, helps you practice how to express degrees of success or satisfaction with outcomes. All your variations sound clear and correct. If you want to practice more examples like this or focus on one particular adjective, just let me know.
Could you please speak a little bit more slowly?
Of course, I can slow down. Let's continue at a pace that's comfortable for you. Just let me know if you need anything adjusted as we go along.
I mean, would you mind saying that one more time, please? What you said earlier.
Certainly. Here it is, more slowly. You're doing a fantastic job varying the sentence to practice different adjectives. Each variation, like the medicine worked well, the medicine worked properly, the medicine worked perfectly, the medicine worked effectively, and the medicine worked confidently, helps you practice how to express degrees of success or satisfaction with outcomes. All your variations sound clear and correct. If you want to practice more examples like this or focus on one particular adjective, just let me know.
Okay, let's move. Let's keep going. I'm here and ready to keep going. I'm here and ready to keep going. I am here and ready to keep going. I'm here and ready. I'm here and ready. I'm here and ready to keep going. I'm here and ready to keep going. I'm here and ready. I'm here and ready. I'm here and ready to keep going. I'm here and ready to keep.
Sorry, I'm having issues right now.
Oh my
Cannot
God. Oh
understand
my
what you
God.
said.
I'm here and ready to keep going. Do you understand? I'm telling you, I'm here and ready to keep going.
Absolutely, I understand. You're here and ready to keep going. Let's continue with your practice. What would you like to focus on next?
Are you keeping up with me so far? Are you keeping up with me so far? Are you keeping up with me so far? Are you following along with me? Are you following so far? Are you follow? Which one do you prefer? Are you following so far? Are you following along with me? Are you keeping up with me so far?
Yes, I'm keeping up with you so far, and I'm following along with you. You're doing really well with these questions. They're great. They're great for checking if the listener is still engaged and understanding the conversation. Would you like to practice these further or move on to something else?
Would you mind saying that one more time, please?
Certainly. Yes, I'm keeping up with you so far, and I'm following along with you. You're doing really well with these questions. They're great for checking if the listener is still engaged and understanding the conversation. Would you like to practice these further or move on to something else?
So, which one do you prefer? Are you keeping up with me so far? Are you following along with me? Are you following so far? Are you following well so far? Are you following well so far?
All of these are good, but it depends on the context and how formal you want to be. Are you keeping up with me so far? And are you following along with me? Are both clear and friendly. Are you following so far is a bit more concise, and adding well, as in, are you following well so far, emphasizes the quality of understanding. It might be useful to choose based on how much detail you want in the response from the listener. What do you think? Do you have a preference among these?
I prefer, are you following well so far? Are you following well so far? Are you following well so far is easy to pronounce it. And I believe that, my communication partner will understand well when, if I say like, are you following well so far?
That sounds like a great choice. Are you following well so far is clear and emphasizes that you care about the listener's understanding, which can make your communication more effective. It's also good that you find it easy to pronounce. as that confidence will come through when you speak. Would you like to practice this phrase a few more times or try it in different conversations?
Does it make sense? Does it make any sense? Does it make any sense? Do you have any question about that so far? Are you following me so far? Is there anything you'd like to, is there anything you'd like me to clarify? Let me know if anything is not clear. Let me know if anything is not clear. Let me know if anything is not clear. Please let me know if anything is not clear.
You're doing an excellent job of using different ways to check for understanding and clarity in your communication. All these phrases, does it make sense? Does it make any sense? Do you have any questions about this so far? Are you following me so far? Is there anything you'd like me to clarify? Let me know if anything is not clear. Please let me know if anything is not clear. Are very useful for making sure your conversation is clear and that your listener is keeping up with you. Each one slightly varies in formality and emphasis, but they all serve the purpose well. Would you like to practice these further or focus on using one in more detail?
Okay, let's move on to the next one. It's better to move on to the next one. I'm still not familiar with these sentences yet, so my pronunciation is awkward, still awkward, and I feel a bit uncomfortable when I say them.
It's completely normal to feel a bit awkward when you're still getting used to new sentences. The more you practice, the more natural they will feel and sound. Let's move on to the next set of sentences you want to practice, and we can keep working at a comfortable pace for you. What's next on your list?
I'm not used to these sentences yet, so it's hard to pronunciate them, and I feel a bit awkward when I say them.
You expressed that very well. If you're looking for a slight adjustment to make it sound even more natural, you could say, I'm not used to these sentences yet. It's hard to pronounce them, and I feel a bit awkward when I say them. It's perfectly normal to struggle with new phrases at first. Would you like to practice this sentence a few more times to help it feel more comfortable?
No, 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 no. Let's keep the momentum going. The phrase worked like a charm means that something worked perfectly or very effectively, just as you hoped it would. The word charm here refers to a magical or lucky object, but like a good luck charm. It's a figurative way to say the medicine was so effective. It was almost magical. For example, I used a new recipe and it worked like a charm. Everyone loved it.
That's a great explanation of the phrase worked like a charm. You've captured the essence of it perfectly by using an example with the new recipe. It's a vivid way to illustrate how something can be surprisingly effective. Your example sentence, I used a new recipe and it worked like a charm. Everyone loved it, is excellent for practicing conversational English and showing the practical use of this phrase. If you want, we can keep practicing similar phrases or move on to another topic or sentence you have in mind. What would you like to do next?
For my improvement, I say one more time. The phrase worked like a charm means that something worked perfectly or very effectively, just as you hoped it would. The word charm here refers to a magical or lucky object, like a good luck charm, like a good luck charm. It's a figurative way to say the medicine was so effective, it was almost magical. For example, I used a new recipe and it worked like a charm. Everyone loved it.
That's a good repetition, and you're using the phrase worked like a charm really well in your example. Just a small note. Instead of receipt, you might mean recipe, since it relates to cooking or making something. So it would be, I used a new recipe and it worked like a charm. Everyone loved it. Using phrases like this not only makes your English sound more natural, but also shows a great grasp of idiomatic expressions. Would you like to go over more examples like this or for focus on refining this one a bit more?
Let's keep on going. Intrinsic parameter calibration (IPC) uses advanced calibration machine to fine-tune specific parameter of the camera, ensuring high quality performance. While I don't fully understand the technical workings, I know it's a critical step in achieving precision.
That's a very well constructed sentence, especially for explaining a complex process like intrinsic parameter calibration, IPC. You've done a good job of breaking down what IPC involves and honestly expressing your partial understanding of its deep technical aspects, which can make your statement more relatable and trustworthy. If you'd like, we can practice this explanation further or explore other technical descriptions related to your field to help build your comfort with these types of conversations. What would you prefer?
Would you mind saying that one more time, please? Honestly speaking, I don't understand. Would you mind saying that one more time, please? The speaking, you said earlier.
Of course, I'll repeat that for you. You did a great job explaining a technical process in your sentence. You mentioned how intrinsic parameter calibration, or IPC, uses advanced machines to fine tune camera parameters, ensuring high quality. You also honestly expressed that while you don't fully understand all the technical details, you recognize its importance for precision. This makes your explanation relatable and trustworthy. Would you like to go through this explanation again, or is there another aspect of it you'd like to discuss or practice more?
Let's keep the momentum going. Being honest about what you know and you I sometimes I'm sorry. Apologies for my bad pronunciation. I sometimes being honest about what you know and don't know builds trust and makes your explanations more reliable. It shows confidence in your knowledge while acknowledging areas for further understanding. This approach also encourages open communication, which is always a strength in any professional setting.
That's a very insightful reflection on the value of honesty in communication, especially in professional contexts. Being transparent about what you know and what you are still learning does indeed build trust and can make interactions more productive and open. This approach not only demonstrates professionalism, but also encourages a collaborative environment where everyone can learn and improve. Would you like to delve deeper into how you can apply this principle in your daily work interactions, or would you like to practice phrasing this idea in different ways?
Would you mind saying that one more time, please?
Sure, you can call me ChatGPT. How can I assist you further today?
No, I said, would you mind saying that one more time, please? The a little speech you said a moment
Absolutely, here it
ago.
is again. You can call me ChatGPT. Is there anything specific you'd like to discuss or practice
I know,
next?
I know, I can call you as ChatGPT, but I just want to hear one more time what you said a moment ago.
I see. Here's what I said a moment ago. Sure, you can call me ChatGPT. How can I assist you further today? Let me know how you'd like to proceed or if there's anything else you'd like to go over.
No, no, no. I mean, what you said earlier.
Uh, Sorry, I'm having issues right now. Could not understand what you said.
No, no, I mean, what you said earlier.
Uh, Got it. Let's go back a bit further. Here's what I said. That's a very insightful reflection on the value of honesty in communication, especially in professional contexts. Being transparent about what you know and what you are still learning does indeed build trust and can make interactions more productive and open. This approach not only demonstrates professionalism, but also encourages a collaborative environment where everyone can learn and improve. Would you like to discuss this further, or is there something else you'd like to revisit or practice?
Okay. I really appreciate your kind support. Okay, how about this? Let's move on to the next session. I'd like to take the random keywords time for today. And I just choose today's random keyword as, as like, uh, as like,
Great. I'm glad to help. What random keywords have you chosen for today's session? We can start practicing with them whenever you're ready.
I just choose our, our today's random keywords, strength. How about strength for random keywords for today?
Strength is a fantastic choice for a keyword. It's versatile and can be used in various contexts, from physical strength to the strength of materials, or even personal character. How would you like to start? Maybe we can talk about different types of strength or create sentences using the word. What do you think?
Would you mind saying I'm sorry. Would you mind saying the one time, please?
I'm sorry for any confusion, but I can't provide the current time. Tom, you might want to check a clock or your device for the most accurate time. How would you like to proceed with our discussion on the keyword strength?
Okay. I think it's good word to practice for my improvement. How about this one? How about this one? I need to focus on the strength of my mind. Because we are under high pressure situation, we have to focus on, we have to focus on strength our mind.
That's a powerful sentence. Saying, I need to focus on the strength of my mind because we are under a high pressure situation emphasizes the importance of mental resilience. It's a meaningful context to use the word strength, highlighting emotional and psychological fortitude. Would you like to explore more sentences like this, or perhaps discuss ways to strengthen mental resilience further?
Would you mind saying the one more time, please?
Sure, the word is strength. Would you like to practice using it in more sentences or explore different aspects of what strength can mean?
Could you please show me the better expression using strength?
Certainly. Here's a refined way to express the idea using the word strength. Cultivating mental strength is crucial, especially as we navigate challenging situations that test our resilience. This version emphasizes the proactive aspect of developing inner strength and frames it as an ongoing process. Would you like to try using this sentence, or do you have other scenarios in mind where you want to incorporate the word strength?
As you know, strength is a noun. How about using strength as a verb?
Strength itself is actually a noun and doesn't have a verb form. However, if you're looking to use a verb that conveys a similar idea, you might consider strengthen. Strengthen means to make or become stronger. For example, you could say, "We need to strengthen our resolve to overcome these challenges." Would you like to practice using strengthen in some sentences?
I think I need to strengthen. I think we need to strengthen our process to 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 prevent recurrence of the problem.
That's a great use of the verb strengthen. Um, your sentence, "I think we need to strengthen our process to prevent the recurrent problem," clearly expresses the need for improvement to achieve better outcomes. If you want to keep working with this verb or explore other related terms, just let me know.
Okay, I need to focus on my practice without watching my cell phone. Whenever I have to check my new message from the KakaoTalk group chat, I couldn't understand what you mean. I think it's really hard to understand what you mean, because I think I am still beginner. So if I, uh, whenever I practice with you, I have to focus on your your speaking without watching my cell phone.
That's a good strategy. Staying focused on the conversation can definitely help you understand and retain more information, especially when you're learning a new language. It can be challenging to divide your attention between different tasks, so dedicating specific times to practice without distractions like your cell phone will likely make your sessions more effective. If you think setting aside your phone during our practice helps, it might be worth continuing that habit. Would you like to start a particular part of your presentation practice now or focus on another area of your English learning?
Unfortunately, we don't have time. I have to go. I have to go. Please, take care of yourself and have a great one. I have to go. I have a lot of things to do. I'm sorry. It's time to let things go. And do you remember when you say goodbye? We say 팽바, 팽바.
You have reached the message cap for GPT-4. Please
해봐.
try again later.
팽바.